Let's say I'm a user and I just opened the Minno app. Off the bat, I can see the trending, gaining, and losing stocks of the day, along with how the markets are doing. But I'm thinking about a stock, Apple. They haven't quite played into AI yet, and so I might think they're undervalued. So let's look them up on the Minno app. Here, I can tap the search icon. I previously looked up Apple, but I can also type in their name or ticker into the search bar, and now it will pull up their financials. Off the bat, I can see that their price is going up today, which is nice. I can click on these shapes right down here to see why, actually, if it would let me. There we go. And I can read these articles that explain this. Below, I can see how the price is doing today, how it's done over the last 52 weeks, a summary of what analysts think strong buy, which is what I like to see, some trading information, earnings information, and dividends information. At the top, I can see what stocks I recently viewed. I can get a summary of what Apple does and go to its website like so. I can also share this with anyone on any platform. So here, I'll share it with my co-founder, Jan. Also, I can save this stock to a watch list by pressing this button right here, and I've added it to my tech list. Here are the three major financial statements. For income statement, we show last year's fiscal year, this year, and next year's projections. For me, it's great to see that Apple is going to grow 6% next year, and also their EBITDA is going to go up 31% this year and next year. On their balance sheet, I can see how they did for the 2023 fiscal year, how they did in the first quarter of 2023, and how they're doing at the same time this year. Their cash has gone up quite a bit, which is actually great to see, and I wonder why they're stockpiling cash and then reducing the number of other assets that they have. And on cash flow, I can see how they did 2 years ago, last year, and a last 12-month rolling basis. Seems like their net income has gone up by $3 billion in the last 12 months, and their free cash flow has also gone up by $7 billion, which indicates some pretty good performance. Good half of 2024 so far, I'd say. And now here's our performance card. We can see how analysts think Apple is doing, and last year they beat earnings per share by 9%. This year, earnings per share seems to be a bit down. About $6 last year and now $5.80 this year, but for 2025, it looks like Apple's going to blow it out of the water with over $7 of EPS. Below that is our projected price chart where you can see the high, average, and low price points for a given stock. This is just a rendering for now, but below that, you can see the reasonings as to why an analyst would do that. And so for example, this is a JP Morgan analyst saying why Apple's stock price might go up. And here is the competitive card. Just at a glance, I can see that Apple is doing much better than its competitors because the green numbers are better than Apple's and the red numbers are worse. So for capital, operating statistics, multiples, growth and margins, and even some market statistics like price, Apple's blowing it out of the water. In the last 2 minutes and 47 seconds, we learned 4 major things about Apple. Why its price moves, how its financials change over time, what analysts think about it, and how it's doing relative to its competitors. Using traditional methods, I couldn't even do this on my phone, but even if I was on my computer, I'd have to go to a bunch of different websites that I would be spending a lot of money on.